Hello again, YouTube. This is AlphaFX in the Star Citizen Hangar module. Today I thought I'd show you a quick tour of the Aegis Dynamics Avenger, as well as a bonus of the Roberts Space Industries Aurora Legionnaire 2944 model. Oh, and some just little small bits at the end as well. Sorry. Right, so let's get to it. Here's my lovely constellation, Colony, or Stella as it is known in, on Roberts Space Industries. This thing, by the way, for anyone who's curious and hasn't figured it out by themselves yet, the ship itself costs $225 to pledge for, and the first package, first pledge package to get this ship is the rear-admiral one, which will set you back about $285 with international shipping, because there's a lot of physical items included in that. I'm not sure if that applies only outside of the United States. Not sure at all, but we'll see about that. Anyways, the Aegis Dynamics Avenger, or Avenger, whatever you want to call it, really. I think both is technically correct. This is apparently a rather old model, an ex-police spacecraft. It quite clearly possesses aerospace capabilities. You can see with the ailerons here and the tails. It is a really nice looking ship. Excuse me. It has these signal lights here on the sides, beautiful lighting work, I might add, and cargo bays in the rear there. I would say that it's twin engine, but this little strip here in the middle, I do not know if that's actually any sort of divider between potential two engines, or if that's just well, whatever sort of function that may serve. I am really not an aviation expert. I believe it has four hard points in the wings and one in the nose tip, as you can see here. I am not sure of this at all, though, so don't take my word for it. Instead, why don't you listen to the annotation that it will put up here that will tell you exactly what I have gotten wrong. Now then, this thing, as you can obviously see, it lacks any sort of way of climbing onto it. You know, just by itself, it doesn't have any integrated ladders or anything, and certainly not an elevator like in that thing over there. There's a little bit of detail here. If we take a walk here, you can see jet blast. I'm assuming that you used this to hover, so I guess this is a VTOL aircraft, or VTOL capable, rather. I'm not sure if these will be used to collect fuel in space, but yeah, probably, considering that's the main idea of Star Citizen. This may not be the most interesting view of the ship, though, so there we are. Open up the cockpit. Yeah, that's nice. There's obviously room for one passenger here, as you can see, and well, I guess if you can cram some people into the cargo hold, that could work. Not the most ideal thing, but yeah. Here's the cockpit, naturally. There she goes. Yeah, that's airtight. I can definitely see this be a major structural weakness when your shields are down. I mean, just one ballistic shot, or maybe even a laser shot, I'm not sure, into the cockpit here, breaking the glass. I mean, if you're not excuse me, if you're not already in a spacesuit like this character seems to be perpetually, you will probably get sucked out and die, and if not that, you'll die of oxygen deprivation. It looks really cool. This you see the joysticks moving there. E and Q, which to me is usually the buttons that control the tail aileron things. I'm not sure if that's technically ailerons as well. I really don't know. Like I said, not an aviation expert, but E and Q usually control those to me. The cockpit hasn't had its extensive work yet, so those little panels there are not, you know, they're not on yet. This is the newest addition of ships to the Hangar module. The newest addition of ships to the game, though, is this thing. This is the 2944 Roberts Space Industries Aurora Legionnaire. Essentially an upgrade in every sense of the word of the Aurora ES and the Aurora LX, I suppose. Has a bit of characteristics of all the variations, in fact. Usually carry a store big box, store all big box A model or something like that down here, which I believe was usually only available on the CL. Not sure about that at all. Has more weapon hardpoints. I will tell you what hardpoints in yet another annotations, because I'm, well, too lazy to do my research before videos. Yeah, as you can see, it also has the upgraded power plant up there, and a rack for missiles. The docking collars here being the entrance point, of course. There you are. You can see my character in there. A neat little feature now is that the character will hunch over like that if the roof is too low. It's a nice little addition in animations. There's clearly, this is obviously not allowed to show you inside of the Aurora, but this is the cockpit view. You can see here the leather seat from the Aurora LX is included in this, which honestly, that's a deal breaker, right? Yeah, I mean it's a very what's it called, Spartan-ish little ship or something like that. Q and E controls this one, this joystick. W and S controls this one, and A and D controls these foot pedals, as well as this thing, curiously. But yeah, it's minimalist, this ship, I suppose. Don't really have much else than what you need. Of course, the view from this cockpit will be amazing, and you know, you can see some stylistic similarities between this thing and that thing over there. Of course, them being made by the same company in-game, Roberts Space Industries. That right there, by the way, is the Aurora Legionnaire commercial. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link to that in the video description because it is simply amazing. That's a new feature of this patch, by the way. Let's see here. There's one more thing to show you about the ship. One not so exciting thing. There we are. Which is the bed. Not the most exciting feature, but hey, you know, this ship has everything you'll really need starting out this game. The ship in itself, if you've already pledged, or if you feel lucky, I guess, costs $35 as opposed to the regular Aurora, which costs $25. The pledge package is called the Next Generation Aurora, I believe, and it costs about $45. It'll give you, I don't think it includes alpha and beta access. I will put up an annotation correcting me if it does. And I'd also believe that it will give you 2,000 starting credits. But yeah, the ship is really everything you need to start on in the game. Let's see here. Oh yeah, one more thing. Or technically two more little things to show you. If we just head upstairs real quick. here is the Privateer outfit. It is, it's a really cool looking little outfit. A leather jacket, supposedly, and shoulder plate, and got a little pistol down there, or blaster, rather, sorry. If you put it on, like so, you'll see that you indeed you get a couple of, well, I'm not sure if these are indeed blasters at all. They could be anything, but yeah, this is what it looks like. Really, really cool little outfit here. This being the Staten one, of course, the spacesuit. And here's the thing that we've all been waiting for about, what is it, a month now, I guess? The fish tank with a 4-eyed fish with more fins than I care to even attempt to count. Yeah. That's about it, really. If you've stuck with me this long, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, you should definitely check out this commercial, the Aurora commercial, which I will link in the description. And if you have any questions about any of these ships, I should be able to answer most of them for you. Just leave that said question in the comments. Take care, folks. I'll see you next time. Oh, as a little bit of an addendum here, by the way, I forgot to show you the cargo hold that I mentioned briefly in the Avenger here. This little thing, it's big enough, really. I think you can store more things in this one than the Aurora Legionnaire over there. I'm not entirely sure of the cargo capacity. Another annotation will be coming up on screen right about now, and it should give you what you need to know, really. But yeah, sorry that I'm forgetful. And this time, for real, take care. I will see you next time.